Hey team, Major Foe here, January 1943, Operation Last Chance for the UK and France. A bit of housekeeping from the last turn. I had radar and advanced submarine warfare. So the two convoy ratings were +3 instead of +2. So I don't lose a dollar off of both of those. So FEC gets a dollar back and ANZAC gets a dollar back. With anti-submarine warfare, a 2 or less will also defend against that sub. So first sub is a 3. That's a terrible color, sorry. Maybe, that's better. So that one survives. This sub here, 2 or less. That's a 7, so that survives. Okay, in a large battle for the sea zone off Marshall Islands, there was a fighter that was missed in the first round, so 6 or less. We've agreed that that's a hit and it'll just take another casualty. And the battleship in the second last round had an extra hit that wasn't accounted for. So one heavy cruiser will be destroyed from that battleship, and then a 6 or less from the fighter will destroy another heavy cruiser. That's a 10, so that doesn't happen. Okay, so that's all of the housekeeping. We'll go on to tech rolls. UK has 3 tech rolls. Long-range aircraft, 7 or above. That's an 8, so that goes to stage 3. Improved factories, 7 or above. Ooh, that's an 8. So that goes to stage 1. And improved construction, 7 or above, is a 1, so that's a miss. Okay, so purchases, UK is $38. They're upgrade a minor port for 4, buy a transport for 7, 2 infantry for 6, medium tank for 6, AAA gun for 4, airborne for 3, militia for 2, militia upgrade for 2, and a colonial for 4. That's 38. ANZAC will get a transport and upgrade a minor port for 4. That's 11. And FEC will save their $2. Attacks. Infantry from Southern Australia move to Western Australia. Japan will lose that. No combat required. The infantry in New South Wales will move into Queensland. Infantry versus militia. We'll see how lucky we get there. And an uncontested fight in Normandy. So the British will land 6 units off the transports and one airborne as well. So 1 infantry, 2 infantry, 3 infantry, a medium armor, a AAA, and a motorized will be 6 units. Off the transports and 1 airborne. So Germany will go down a dollar from 49 to 48. UK will go up a dollar from 27 to 28. So I have 4 destroyers and 3 heavy cruisers. With the minor port, we'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, and do a battle in here. I haven't heard back if Davic's gonna try and stop me with the sub. So I'll just roll it out, and if he does, then we'll roll that battle there, and the fleet will end up here, and if not, this battle will happen. So I'll probably take that to the battle board. So they have 3 destroyers, a light cruiser, versus 3 heavy cruisers and 4 destroyers. So I think that's all the combat I have. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's all the combat. We'll roll up this little one here. Infantry at 2. That's a miss versus militia at 2. That's a hit. So that didn't go well. Okay, down to the battle board. We have 1, 2, 3. Versus 1, 3, and 4. So 4 destroyers at 4. 1, 2 hits, and 3 heavy cruisers at 6. 3 hits in total. So that'll likely be the 3 destroyers. In return, they have 3 at 4. No hits, and 1 at 5. 1 hit. So I'll lose a destroyer, and they'll lose 3 destroyers. Okay, round number 2. 1 hit, that's the last one required. We'll roll these just in case. And 2 hits in total. 1 at 5. 12, that's a miss. 3 transports are dead. So 3 destroyers and 3 heavy cruisers end up in C Zone 88. That concludes the combat movements. So infantry will rail to Eastern Egypt. Tactical bomber from Eastern Egypt will move 1, 2, 3, 4 into Qatar. 2 infantry will join them. Fighter will move 1, 2, 3, 4. And the seaplane will move 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to South Africa. Out of the British fleet, French ships will stay. A transport, a torpedo boat destroyer, a heavy cruiser, and a destroyer will move to Sea Zone 82. The remaining fleet will move to Sea Zone 80. I think I have any other moves. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll take 2 heavy cruisers and a destroyer. Move 1, 2, 3, 4 into Sea Zone 79. I'll take another destroyer with me as well. So there's still 1 destroyer, 1 torpedo boat destroyer, 3 light cruisers, 2 coastal defense ships, a battle cruiser, and a battleship in that fleet. Okay, down here. Three infantry will move to New South Wales. And 2 infantry in British Malaya will move to Siam. Along with the motorized infantry. I should probably leave the motorized infantry in British Malaya. Okay, that will conclude the non-combat portion. FEC has no units to place. The transport will go into 146. The minor port, New South Wales, will be upgraded to a major port for ANZAC. Infantry will go into South Africa. The major port will go into Sea Zone 82 off of Eastern Egypt. The militia will be upgraded in Eastern Egypt. A colonial will be placed in Eastern Egypt, and a militia will be placed in Gibraltar. Transport is placed in the First Fleet. A medium tank, AA gun, infantry, and an airborne will be placed in London. Okay. UK collects $28. They have a bonus of 3, is 31. They'll roll wartime economy for 6. That will be $37 for the UK. ANZAC collects $6. There are no ships within enemy surface ships within 2, so they'll collect $8. And aid in Eastern Egypt are still Allied possessed. They still have $2. They save $2, so they'll go to $6. Okay, France. France has $7. They're going to buy a destroyer. And they're going to move the transport, 2 transports and the battleship back to Sea Zone 80. They're going to move an infantry, 2 infantry into Tunisia. And they will place their destroyer in Sea Zone 80 and collect another $7. That will conclude the Commonwealth and France turn. Thanks again for watching.